We are live. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Why am I saying things in double? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Kevin. Thank you.
It's almost like we're creating something regular, and I like it.
I always love to be here with you.
Excellent. Ditto. And we got lots of lovely people joining us already. Thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to multitask and do this. I was going to put this one up here. This is great. I love hearing feedback. I love hearing feedback. I'm going to say that on all of them. Just to C Rose says, "Oh my God, Kevin and Jeffrey, job search is looking much better, and an unexpected call from an old friend in his firm, which
Oh,
you both said, thank you for giving me hope. You both rock." Well, C Rose, I'm so excited for you.
yes.
So wonderful. What's new with you, Jeffrey?
What's new with me? Oh my goodness. I just I dropped a beautiful episode of my show, Something Super Spiritual, today with Lauren Rainbow. And Lauren Rainbow is such a beautiful human being. I just adore her. And so I highly recommend everybody taking a look at that because she is just a light in this world.
Yeah. You know what? I was just saying this to you backstage, that I was doing my elliptical and I watched the full episode. And what she left me with was feeling, and you, of course, um, what she left me feeling with was just a sense of joy and excitement for life.
Yeah.
And that energy, I think, is just like I was saying, it's without trying that some people just have that ability to raise the vibration. And she definitely does that. So, and one of the things stood out that you guys were talking about, and I think that you will agree in this community, that it's very similar. And that's the part where um, the competition isn't a thing. And
Mhm.
so I love that you guys were talking about that because it can be. People can, for whatever their reasons are, I think sometimes it's through the feeling of insecurity
Totally.
that we become competitive. And
Mhm.
so, in that, I love that you guys spoke about that. So, if you are not familiar with Jeffrey Peck, he is an incredible medium. He is an incredible podcast host called Something Super Spiritual. And so, do head over to his YouTube channel or check him out on any of the podcast platforms. He's everywhere. But that specific episode with Lauren Rainbow, and I mean, is that her actual last name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? And I wanted to ask her if there was any relation to Randy, Randy Rainbow. And it's like, I forgot.
well, you have her contact. You can reach out and say.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll text her.
Yeah, totally. And Jeffrey, do feel free to star some of the questions that are coming in. And thank
Oh,
you
right.
guys. We're doing psychic tonight. And Stouffer and Kevin Loving Vibrations and myself did a night where we just did psychic and we kept the mediumship for another night. And we're going to do that again because the energy, I don't know about you, Jeffrey, but the three of us all agreed that when we're doing mediumship and psychic and kind of bouncing back from both, it's a little bit of an adjustment and different energy. And so this feels really good
It totally, yeah, it is. It's true.
in the psychic. So
Yeah.
I love it. All righty. And I wanted to say hi to Kimmy. Thank you so much for being here. And Catherine, thank you so much for being here. And Jana, all the lovely Soul to Soul community members. Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to see you all. And Mark Rhodes. Hello, Mark. How are you? All you lovely people. All righty. And I guess let's just do it. Let's dive into it. Let's get doing as many readings as we can. So, if you'd like to take the pleasure of choosing the first one, and I'm going to keep starring a few more. Look at him. He's already. We're not going to go in any particular order. We're just going to go where spirit leads us. And I just also want to mention that by tomorrow, I will have figured out my schedule as far as options for the people who won the free readings with me from my 1-year channel giveaway. So I will be in contact with you tomorrow. So I think I sent an email saying that, but anyways, I'm just gonna say things in double tonight. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, Kimmy, can I have a card pool? Y'all are amazing. Thank you, Kimmy. You're amazing. It takes one to know one. Okay, so I love this. Kimmy is going through a transformation. The card that I have for her is the butterfly. And it's a breakthrough of sorts. And the second card following that is next level. So dream big. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid. See it every day as you wish to manifest it. Think about it and focus on it. And you're in the process of creating this really beautiful new, it feels like a really new, well, you know what, Kimmy, I want to say it feels really spiritual to me. It's almost like you're stepping into your spiritual gifts a little bit more and recognizing the clarity that you're experiencing. Do you understand that?
I love it. You know what? I first saw, and I think that it makes sense now, because the two decks that I pulled from. At first, I saw like the energy of leprechauns around you. So the energy of leprechaun, I don't know much about them other than the connection with Ireland, I'm going to say, and maybe St. Patrick's Day. The 17th in particular. So maybe something to draw us there, but the energy of the leprechaun, and then comes the dragons and the fairies. So it really tells me that, and I think this speaks to the your spiritual awakening, although this isn't singular. And so as you approach another awakening, it's the uncovered treasure. And it's the leap of faith. And it's interesting too, the number 22, and I know you'll understand that part of it, but it's like, it's just what's underneath the surface. So within your own abilities, I feel like there is more discoveries that have been and will continue to happen for you on this journey, Kimmy. It feels really exciting. Good time.
100%.
All righty. Anything else to add, Jeffrey?
I want to, with Kimmy, I want to remind you about the moon for some reason. I keep seeing the moon. So the moon phases have a distinct impression with you. You know, the full moon, we experience the full moon with the intention of eliminating that which no longer works for us, right? The new moon is about planting new seeds. So there's a real divine feminine connection with you and the moon as well.
I love that. All righty. Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you. I was just talking about you. Kevin, loving vibrations. And all right. If you want to choose the next one too, I'm just starting away. So
okay.
Go for it.
Oh, you know what? I have my contacts in, so I really can't see the little words all that much. So I'm just going blindly. Did it come up? Come on.
No, not yet, Jeffrey. Try again. Well, you did Kemi. Oh yeah, you did Kemi. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
You got it. Aloha question. I would like to have a card drawn for me, I think is what she's saying.
Yeah. Hi, Jolene.
Nice to see you. Aloha. I think you are in Hawaii.
Aloha. I love Hawaii so much.
Gosh, have you been?
Yeah, I lived on Maui for about 9 months.
Wow.
It's second home for me. Yeah. Love it.
Wow. I've been to Kauai or Kauai. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it was magical. It was magical. Jolene.
All right, Jolene, I want to.
Can I just actually say one thing before you say?
Yeah.
Because I feel like this actually, it was funny because the moon on the last one, and I had asked you, was there anything else you wanted to add to that? So perhaps, Jolene, this also goes to you in the connection with the moon, but I pulled the Moonlight Goddess card.
Oh my goodness.
I pulled the Moonlight Goddess card, and it's about healing in the reflection and things that have kind of been suppressed. So it wouldn't, okay, so that's really beautiful. So the other two cards I got for you, and sorry to budge in, Jeffrey, but I got the big picture and the fresh approach. So it feels like this new energy, and perhaps in relation to some of the work that you've been doing. And so in the shadow of the moon, that work that you're doing feels really powerful. And getting to know yourself even deeper. So continue with that. Don't be afraid of the shadow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with this, I want to encourage you just to keep going. Like at first I wanted to talk, when he was talking about the moon and the reflection, I wanted to talk about, just to encourage you, like, keep going, keep going, keep going. As if there's a goal that you've been on the, I'm really, really working for. And it's similar to the same vibe that Kimmy J we were just talking about. Keep going, because the first card that came up is you're ascending the mountain. You're almost there. Okay, you're almost there. And the next card is the same one that Kimmy got. You're so close to the next level. And I love that, off the heels of what Kevin had to say about recognizing the energies within the moon and the reflection and knowing that within.
So good. Beautiful message. All right, I'll choose the next one.
Thank you, Jolene.
Thank you for being here. Excuse me.
Oh, Jolene's in Texas. Okay, she used to live in Hawaii.
I knew
Glorious.
Right. Glorious. A card, please. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Things feel fast in your world.
In my world, or in Glorious's world?
In Glorious, it's like, wow. Yeah. Interesting. I'm loving this new deck. And hello, Liz Reeves. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. If you want to go first, you go ahead.
Okay, so Glorious. The first feeling that I got when tuning into you upon seeing this question is I felt this in the solar plexus. And I feel like that there is this need for you to, it feels boundaries, like you need to, like, I want to encourage you to set boundaries a little bit stronger than you had in the past. Like, people may be like, it might be hard to say no. People might be expecting more out of you when you're already giving more of yourself than you should be. Does this make sense? There's a real sense of really, I want to encourage you to open the door to yourself, to bring yourself into the forefront of your priorities.
That's interesting, Jeffrey. I pulled the Temperance card, and in the energy of that, Glorious, it's like they're saying we all have our story, and we all have moments that will impact us in ways that maybe make us think twice about allowing that to happen again. what they're getting to there, and the attention of this is to the heart. And so in your heart space, it's like we can take the risk of our heart being hurt in ways that it still allows us to live our life. So there's like that certain kind of balance of like risk in relation to what we've been through. So I don't know specifically what that is, but that it's like the energy of someone that's like maybe done you wrong, or a bit of deceit, or like not telling the truth, or something around that kind of energy, but it doesn't define you. So that single experience, they still want you to be heart wide open. And I pulled the assurance card for you to be in that fullness of your expression. And so they go back to that initial picking up on your energy feels really fast in life. It's like you just learn at a quicker pace than a lot of people. And so the assurance of your I don't know, just it's that safety and protection of not having to be so heart protective. Is what they're saying. And interesting enough, I didn't realize I pulled another card, but another bit of that heart space in the trunk of that tree, and that's your
Ooh.
roots, and that's your trust, that's your grounding, and it's the potential gateway. And so, is there anything more you want to say in that? No, I've said enough, but it's beautiful. Keep being you in that beautiful way. And thanks for
Yes.
being here, Glorious.
Thank you, Glorious.
All righty. I think go for it. I love it. Look at what's I said leprechauns earlier.
You did.
Kelly
Hi,
711.
Kelly.
Of course. I love that. Kelly 711 may have message from guide for June, please. And I saw somebody ask, we're doing psychic questions. So if it's not just card pulls, we can do card pulls, but if you have psychic questions about certain aspects of your life that we can tune into in this moment, if you can be specific, as well as any spiritual questions, of course, cards, we can do a card pull. Yeah.
Okay, so Kelly, the two cards I get for you, I've got overcoming difficulties in June. It's feeling like you are about ready to cross that pinnacle, and things are going to start to be feeling much easier for you. Within this process, you're being requested a detox, and it's not so much a physical detox, but more of like an emotional, mental, spiritual detox, like making sure that your energy is clear and whole and balanced and aligned. And we had talked about this a couple shows ago, where we can do this by getting in a nice salt bath with aromatherapy, and or listening to a nice guided 15-20 minute meditation on clearing, aligning, and balancing the chakras. So June seems to be like the point where you reach the top and things are going to start getting easier for you, and to maintain your own healthy energy.
I got the harmony card for you, Kelly. And so with the energy of the harmony, it's about stepping further into your power, and that takes confidence, self-confidence. So a bit of an attention around that. Interesting, I got celebrate differences, and I feel an energy. That's okay, Jeffrey. Celebrate differences. It was Kelly, right? Yeah, it was Kelly.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. But just, like not everybody is going to celebrate us, and that's okay. We can move past that. And then the other part, which was just in the last one as well, is the assurance card. So just a little bit of a boost, knowing that you are working with spirit. We're not separate from it. It's not like we have to place them here and us kind of there. It's one. So in that connection, there is assurance and reassurance for you. Yeah, so don't be, I get the feeling that sometimes you can be quite hard on yourself. So be gentle. And so into that salt bath, the Epsom salts is even supportive in that way, just to the energy of your self-care. So hope that resonates for you, Kelly. And
Thanks, Kelly.
I'm going to, oh, this caught my eye and almost took my breath away. Whew. Was the gold orb last evening Mary Magdalene? Wow. Okay. Wow. Suzanne, would you understand that this wasn't the first time with this feeling that you have around this energy? Tell me. Oh, interesting. Wow. What are you getting?
I'm getting an absolute yes. And
Yes.
I'm saying this because when we do receive these messages, when we feel these beings, when we feel spirit, and if we have an immediate question as to whom it might be,
Mm.
it's them. It's that first initial question, that wonder. And the card that I pulled for you is Blessing in Disguise and Enchantment. So yes, it is a really beautiful it's a really beautiful experience. I'm just like, feeling into it. And, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Jesus, for me, they all fall into that gold light,
Mm.
that gold hue. So I think it's a really beautiful message. And there's a lot of, I want to say like the message from her is about loving yourself, really cutting yourself some slack, and giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, and to not question yourself, and to let those self-questions, self-doubt slip away with Mary Magdalene's help. She's there with you.
Yeah. I got the yes card. I was giggling at that. My pendulum said yes. It was a subtle yes, but it was definitely a yes. I got the unicorn card, and the energy of that is that magic and that magnificence around such an energy as that. I did feel that you have been familiar with this before. It actually made my head hurt, but not in a bad way, just to really, sometimes it's just overwhelming the body to feel that. And message around it, Suzanne, for you is in particular an area of letting go that has a strong feeling of fear. So she's coming in to really assist you in this very moment with that. And so all of that so that you can continue to move forward and moving forward. And it's not to take away from this very moment. It says, get ready for positive change. So in that letting go, moving forward is inevitable. It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. As are you, Suzanne.
Yeah.
So
there's a theme tonight in this: moving forward, keep going, and letting go. I love that.
I love that too.
Kevin, Spirit Watcher Suzanne made a comment up here. Oh, she says, do I have a close connection with her? I can't see it. Higher self? Is that what it says? Do I have a close connection with her, like higher self? I say, yes, you do have a close connection with her.
Yeah, it goes without saying. It feels familiar, Suzanne. And so and instantly it was like, again, like it doesn't feel singular in this connection or visitation or however you language that. It does feel familiar. So absolutely. And then Patricia, that's interesting. Magdalene has been coming up this week. Very cool. That's so interesting that you caught that. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I love that.
All righty. Go ahead and choose the next. And thanks everybody for being here on a Thursday.
On a lovely Thursday.
Evening. Yeah, sun is shining. Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Can I have a couple of cards? Aw.
Yes, you can.
I was missing my grandma today. One of my grandmas today. That relationship between, I was going to say grandchild, grandson, granddaughter, baby, is so special.
It's
Mm-hmm.
It's the best.
Yeah. What is that? Okay. So instantly, Judy, what I got was to really tune into, and that can take something sometimes. So tuning into your own intuition, because I feel like you're really good at sensing other people and all of that. So really tuning in to assist yourself. I pulled 2 cards. I got the clear your space and the leadership. And I feel like that leadership is your ability to clear your space and to really tune, it's almost like differently, they're saying, into your own intuition, to use that for yourself. And so if you're in that contemplation of choice or deliberation, listen to your intuition. You know, it's very strong. As well as the external, and this is kind of random, but there's the energy of the, so in addition to your intuition, because the intuition will be anchored by the signs, and there's the energy of the owl working with you. And the energy of the owl is assisting you to pay attention to the signs. So the signs to validate your intuition, sometimes that internal external connection can really anchor it. So bring you into your deeper trust. So that's what's coming through for you, Judy.
Thank you. That's awesome. And it completely rolls in with what I was feeling with you. Immediately, I was feeling this sense of clairvoyance with you. And there's this ability and connection with you, specifically with respect to your third eye and the sight. And rolling off of what Kevin was saying about trusting your intuition, following your intuition, the energy of the owl is watching with you. Let's think about the owl energy, the owl medicine. Owls can see in the dark. They can see everything in the dark. And it's the same thing with you with respect to your clairvoyance, that clairvoyance is clear. I want to encourage you to pay attention to the dreams. There's a real sense of lightness and joy around this. And it feels like you're on the cusp of I want to know if Judy's a dreamer, if she remembers her dream, because I feel like there's something very important about the dreams and to pay attention to the dreams. It's if they're trying to get you a message, and or you're having a visitation through your dreams. There are loved ones on the other side coming through with your dreams. And you can always tell the difference between a dream and a visitation by the way they feel. Visitation is you literally wake up the next day and it feels like you just spent some time with them. Even if it was just for a split second, you wake up and you just have that feeling.
So good. Hi, Lisa Foster. Nice to see you. And I wanted to say a quick thank you so much to Catherine for your donation. That is so kind of you. And I think someone else donated, which I just want to say.
Catherine.
Suzanne.
Yeah, I saw a big red. Oh, yeah. Spirit Watcher Suzanne.
5-5. Sending all that energy to everybody else.
Amazing.
And that's so funny. I just looked up and we've starred 55 questions. Of course we have. No pressure. Okay. I don't remember if it's my turn or your turn.
Me either.
No? Okay. I want to go to this. It says, Kevin, you accurately predicted my daughter's pregnancy. I'm wondering if the child is a reincarnation of an immediate family member that has passed. Jeffrey, if you're okay to tune into this or not.
I'm not feeling that.
No.
I'm not feeling that.
I'm not either. Not this one.
I'm feeling a fresh new personality needing to come in to this family. It doesn't feel like
anything else? Discard. There's a newness to the energy of this child where it's like, I don't want to say it's like their first time on Earth, but there's a newness around it, and it feels really exciting. With that newness does not mean contribution. It actually means the opposite, the ability to be in contribution because of that new energy or newer energy of this incarnation. Yeah, is what we need. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Delta Dawn's flower.
Thank you, Delta Dawn.
All righty. Makes me want to sing Delta Dawn.
I love that name.
So good. What's this say? What is this? Judy's saying what? That's in my mouth. Oh my God, Jeffrey, I have a V red spot in third eye area. Yes, I remember some of my dreams, both. Oh, excellent. There you go, Judy. Wonderful. Wonderful. Interesting. Go ahead and choose the next, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Sabine. Hi. Oh, that's such a great name. Hi, yes. Kevin, Jeff. Please pull a card for me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You are welcome. Oh, that's so funny because I was like, do you sit in a circle, like spiritual circle? And then I pulled the card of this person sitting kind of in their power. And it's the happy card. I feel there's a call here for you to expand your spiritual community. And so going back to ways of sitting in circle, if that feels good and resonates to you, sometimes we have to be the one to take the initiative to create such things. So there is a call for you. Oh, that's so interesting. More community. And I feel like you have your own offerings in that for people that you make connection with. You have your own offerings. So this teaching, sharing your own contributions, not to make that small, not to undervalue yourself in where you're at and what you have to contribute is what's there for you, Sabine.
It's so cool. I'm sitting here smiling because I pulled this card and I hadn't even looked at it. And as he's talking about community and everything that you were saying, I have this card in my hand, Fellow Travelers, and it's about supporting all around you.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool card because there's a real sense of you have a way about yourself that is really magnetic to those around you. You have this natural appeal that people love to be around. Do you know that about yourself? And like Kevin was saying earlier, it's like this circle, this group of people. It's you have the ability within yourself to lift it to the next level within yourself as well.
Mm.
And then the second card I got is this teacher guide.
Oh,
And you know, it just makes a lot of sense how what we're talking about, that there's this energy about you that is leading and inspiring and loving in a way that people feel inspired to learn and grow and expand, and that's really beautiful.
yeah. Jeffrey, that part about people and being magnetic to other people, part of that is your gentle ways, and you create safety for people. People
Totally.
feel safe to you. Yeah, it's a beautiful attribute. So wonderful. And Judy, thank you so much for your donation. That's so kind of you. You're super. Aw, thank you, Lisa, my Gemini sister. It is my birthday month, y'all, which is so exciting. Actually, I'll announce it now. On Saturday, which is actually my birthday, I am having a wonderful event that I'm overwhelmed with the amount of people that have willingly participated in donation, and will a lot of them will make a little appearance, and we are going to be celebrating on May 27th at 4 o'clock Pacific time on my channel, all of the moderators. So I got to make my birthday wish early, and to take the attention off myself, I wanted to acknowledge and thank all of the moderators. So I reached out to dozens and dozens of the YouTube channels, and everybody is so excited to participate, to acknowledge and thank the moderators. So I can't wait to celebrate my birthday in that way. I'm so excited. So yes,
It's
thank you,
awesome.
thank you. It's going to be a great party. All righty. Where do we go next? Where do we go next? Let us see here. I'm going to choose Spirit. Tell me where to go. I just heard the seventh one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Kelly Scott.
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. I would love a message from my guides. Absolutely, Kelly. Absolutely. Why am I wanting to repeat everything? Because I was like, Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Hmm. Message from your guides.
So Kelly, I want to. The first thing I felt within you, I felt a little bit of tension. It feels like there's a tension between you and another, and it made me feel a little uncomfortable. And I feel like that there is a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. I wish we could talk to you.
She'll be quick. She's a quick responder.
And there's a sense about this that it like something is like working itself out. There's this sense of I want to say like completion about this. You know, it's like it does that make sense, Kevin? There's this I need new contacts. This is atrocious. Oh my goodness. So this card that I got is spiritual relationships and contracts, and it's about rebalancing karma. And also, can you see this? I don't think so. Cutting the cords. This is cut the cords. I also feel like that there's this level of grace that we need to talk about.
This one feels deep, and it feels there's I mean, they're all personal. There is some personal in this, and so what I'm tuning into, Kelly, is this childlike guide. Um, yeah, childlike guide, and I don't know. Do you know this guide? First of all, do you know this guide? And I feel like um, part of why they're working with you is to allow yourself to access those inner truths, like, and that's the depth of what this feels like. And I pulled two cards. Again, up comes the Temperance, and so an attention to the heart. This one is about that kind of like energy of deceit or broken promise, and then clearing that out. So I don't know if this all makes sense, if Jeffrey and I are tuning into something that's similar, but the energy, and interesting, it's the card number 5, and the owl is back in this card, and the clearing out of the old. And so within that, there's this inner truth. And so I don't know if this goes into some child work, and that's the connection with that guide. And you're very intuitive and psychic, so you'll know how to navigate that, is what they're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Thank you, Kelly. I hope that resonated with you.
We're talking in script. Hi, Kelly Healer. Nice to see you. All righty. Let us see here. I chose that one, so you go ahead and choose the next.
Okay. Nana of 12.
Oh my Lord.
Nana's busy. Hi, Nana.
That is, wow. Amazing. A card. Lots of card pulls, which I like this. Using the cards tonight. Hi, it's in the music, Diana. And hello, Mr. Rich. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. And lots of repeat cards. Okay.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. So Nana, the first thing I said when we said your name, Nana of 12, and I said Nana's busy, it's really interesting because the card that came up is pause.
Oh.
Giving yourself time to take a little break. See that little kitty taking a little nap? It's time to allow yourself a little break. And there's a connection with crystals. Nana, do you have a connection with crystals? I feel like I need to talk about like the rose quartz with you. There's a rose quartz energy, this tender, loving, nurturing vibe, which I feel within you. It's like a reflection of you. Oh, she loves crystals. Yes. All right.
Were you done, Jeffrey?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I feel contemplation. So I feel like there's some decision, and it feels exciting. And I pulled a couple of cards. I pulled the A Change in the Wind. And I also pulled the Between Worlds. And I feel like part of the decision is to be further in your exploration of I don't know why I'm saying this, because I don't call it this, but the woo-woo. So sometimes people will use different words to explain different things at their own comfort or discomfort level. And so and this kind of goes back to what was said earlier about not everybody's going to subscribe to us, and that's okay. It's actually perfect. So exploring your spiritual power and ability feels like part of the decision, despite what other people might call that or support or not. So Nana of 12, first of all, you get an award.
Yes.
You grandbabies to have a grandma like you. So yeah, now's the time. And it feels like this is the perfect time for you to get more into the crystals, get more into and there is a healing part about you that was in the rose. Did you say rose quartz?
Yeah. There's this true healing sense about her with the rose quartz. It's the reflection of her.
Yeah, absolutely. So more exploration there. Actually, Jeffrey, and now I'm being reminded to the podcast that you had with Lauren Rainbow about, and you both shared your Reiki and that attunement. And it's not to say that you're going to become a Reiki practitioner, but that if everybody could take like Reiki level 1 just for that attunement and for their own self, there's something about that for you too, Nana of 12, and anybody else who needed to hear that. So yeah, powerful.
Yes.
Community.
Nana says, I have a lot of woo-woo, but been... Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Do you want me to...
Is this real or because... I have a lot of woo-woo, but Ben, is this real or because I want it?
Oh, interesting. Classic self-doubt.
Yeah.
Deepen the more we step into it, the more we deepen that trust. So totally. It's there for you, Nana.
The woo-woo is so real. It is so real. And it is so easy to doubt. Let's be clear. I mean, oh my God. There's so much inside ourselves that is connected to all of that which we can't see, the unseen world, the spirit, the love, the guides, the angels, the energy, the healing energy that flows through us, the divine universal life force that is just, the more you work with it, the more you understand it, the more you realize when you are kind of throwing your own ego into the mix versus what is the truth, what it is you're receiving. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Kevin?
Yeah, it totally does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All righty. We are, and I just wanted to say, Diana, thank you so much. It's in the music, Diana. That's so kind of you.
Music. That's a beautiful picture.
It is. All right. This one, interesting. I don't know if it was my turn. It wasn't, or maybe it was.
No, I think I picked Nana. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Jill Petway. Hello. Will I find my lost lottery ticket? Was early April. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I think was that a spoiler? Spoiler alert, Kevin. It's so funny because I heard Gone in the Wind. I'm just going to tell you, I got Gone in the Wind. I actually felt like I was making a sound of like the wind. So I don't know if you lost it outside. I got the No card. And I got Jewel Within a Teardrop, which is kind of another unlikely. But I hope I'm wrong in this one.
I hope we're both wrong. I had that feeling too, that it was Gone, and I used this, and it was going in the direction of the No. And here's the thing. I think you may find it, but I think it might be too late. I think that's what I'm feeling.
Interesting.
So if it might be if you have a stack of purses that you switch in and out of, and bags and whatnot, now's the time to go through absolutely everything, everywhere that thing could be. But yeah, I don't like giving those
I know.
answers.
Yeah. It's like, let us be wrong. Let us be wrong. Okay, you go ahead and choose the next, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Look at us just moving through it. Rapid fire.
A.R. Sims. Please pull a card for me or a message from my guides.
I see the crows around you. You might call them ravens. Ravens, crows around you. And that's another reminder, that's another layer of the trust in that we're co-creating with spirit. You know what I mean? Like we're a part of the same team. It's, and so in that co-creation, oh, interesting. Okay. I pulled 2 cards. I wasn't even aware of that, but I pulled 2 cards. I pulled the Seek Beauty, and it's the 44. So something with the numbers in that 44 for you. And then the Higher Ground. Okay, so I feel like there's some obstacle, and you being able to rise above this in ways that you can, to just see things. And sometimes this can be tough, and sometimes this takes a little bit of time. So we're out of it, to have that little bit of a different view. And so, okay, because they're showing me that rose. And so where a rose, it's like with all the thorns and leaves, and then the slow bloom of that, it just can take time sometimes to reach that perspective, that higher ground. Yeah.
And I want to roll off of the first thing you saw, the ravens. Okay, so the ravens are up in the air. The ravens, the raven medicine is about mystical and magical experiences, revelations. The ravens are up in the air. The air is about the mind. So there's a great sense of really becoming aware of your overthinking, becoming aware of maybe your intuition is pinging and you're feeling a message coming from some direction. You feel like you might have it, but then you might overthink it. You might overthink it a bit. So I want to encourage you to, with respect to this potential obstacle and challenge that Kevin was talking about, it might just very well be your own, which happens to all of us, happens to me often, where we feel like we're getting information, we feel like our intention or our intuition is firing, but we start to doubt and second guess, and then we start to overthink. The brain gets in the way. So it's really, I want to encourage you to just take a deep breath and allow that to flow, and take that first thought, that first message that hit you like this. That's the crux of it. That's the information.
Awesome. All righty. We are going next to Faye George.
Hi, Faye.
Will you be purchasing a new home this year? I'm going to say it feels pretty good. This year. Okay.
Can I talk?
Oh, please.
Okay, so Faye, I feel like that the energy around you is moving in a positive direction. I feel like that you having this question in your mind, it's like you're opening the energetic door for that to manifest for you. The card that I pulled for you is Ideas and Inspiration. So it feels to me like that is in the works for you. Whether you'll move this year, I don't feel like you're actually moving this year, but it feels to me like you'll find the place, but may not close until the beginning of next year. It feels like it's coming though. I mean, it's in your pathway.
Yeah. I feel the energy. I got a yes, but I felt it was in the energy of like a year. So I got a hit on the year, not necessarily this year, but within that year container. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you've done your first step, your second step, you're on to the additional steps. But yeah, I do see that. Absolutely. Let us know. All right.
Thank you, Faye.
Back to you, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful, AR Sims. They said, I just started to learn tarot and listen to my guides. That's wonderful.
Oh, that is wonderful. Well done. Okay. Good Karma says, oh, it says a lot about you, Kevin, that you're having a party for the moderators. That is so true. Sorry, I can't read the questions. So
okay.
I think we just needed to acknowledge that because I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm gonna slip into the comments because I'll be at a barbecue that day. So but I am gonna slip in.
I love it. Thanks, Jeffrey. And actually, that's so funny because I had just started Good Karma's question. So there was actually a question as well. So that's meant to be. That's an example of karma there, y'all.
Totally.
Good karma. So thank you, Spirit. Good Karma says, how do I alleviate my fear of driving after a car wreck? And I feel like, and for entertainment purposes only, your ability to intuit where on the cellular level that trauma is still residual in your body. And then when you tune into that in that place, and that can usually come from, it can be through hypnosis, it can be through meditation, it can be through sitting in the power. That place to really tune into where it's still residual. Your body will tell you where that is, or you will hear it. One of your senses, one of your clairs will bring you to that attention, and then you want to release it. So that when you are in the experience of being in a car, that you're not revisiting like it was the first time or the time that it happened. So there is a little bit of release that I do pick up that you need to do around it, and that you will drive again without that level of, it feels like debilitating fear around it. So.
Yeah, and the card that came out for me was trust. Okay, so there's this level of trust around it as well. That is, let's be honest. I mean, that is traumatic. There is a level of PTSD that we struggle with after something so tragically. I mean, it's trauma, and our body is trying to overcome that trauma. The body, the emotional, the mental, it's all connected. And, one of the things that has worked for me for years is, I don't know if you've done the tapping technique, but it's the tapping is a really great modality to overcome trauma like this. And I wish I could tell you where to go to get this information. Somebody on here must know is it EFT? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Emotional freedom technique.
Emotional freedom technique. Yes. And you tap. There's places that you tap on your body, on your face, and on your arm, and in your rib cage as you're repeating this mantra over and over and over again. For instance, yours might be, I am safe in the car. I'm safe in the car. I'm safe driving. I'm safe driving the car. I highly recommend that would definitely help as well.
Yeah. one of my friends, Sandy Celestial, she has her YouTube channel, and I believe she did a video on the EFT, on the tapping. So check there, or even just on YouTube. There's lots of people. So even just accessing that through YouTube would be an option for you, Good Karma. You'll make it through this. Yeah,
Absolutely.
You'll make it through it. Yeah, you absolutely will. Yeah. Yeah, and you'll try it again. Perfect. Wonderful. Oh, that's so funny. Tanji says, I just signed up to take an EFT class on Udemy. So there you go.
Wonderful.
So wonderful. Love it. And thank you for being here, Richie. Nice to see you. Is it my turn?
Oh, Good Karma does know about tapping. Good. They'll try it again.
Yeah. And actually, that's so funny that with Tanji, because they had asked for a question too, or a card or message from Guy. It's my birthday month. Are you a Gemini? Are you a Gemini sister or brother or other? That is okay. Taurian. Okay. Month of May. Okay. Okay. Go ahead if you go ahead.
Okay. So Tanji, so there is a vibe about you as well. This feels familiar. And again, it's because, we have these themes that seem to be rolling through this evening. And there's this vibe about you being a leader, in the lead, in the almost like you're wearing a teacher's hat, a mentor hat. There's this vibe about you that is like a wise elder. So I want to encourage you to recognize that within yourself and pay more attention to those around you looking for guidance. There's this sense of like you being able to alchemize, like you're able to make lead into gold, or what's that phrase, that metaphor? You're able to alchemize, you take to turn something not worth a lot into something worth priceless, basically, with your frequency, your vibration, the way you're able to connect with people and lead in that loving way from the heart. I hope that resonates.
Transference, yeah, that too. So first of all, busy bees. So all of these bees are buzzing around you, and I was like, "What is this? Like, is it about the honey? Maybe." But they're like, there's this energy of just being very task oriented and very focused, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, I then heard just truth be told. So being in your truth, and they'll bring this all together. But I also pulled the first breath card. And so that's the beginner's mind. And so in the duality of the busy bee just on this certain task, and like they don't navigate, they're pretty much like they just repetition. There's this energy of being in your truth and truth be told, to begin new things, to be of that beginner's mind when you feel like there's something that you're called to. And so it's okay to do both. They're saying that it's not a matter of like one or the other, but that there is some things that you are called to, have been called to, and you have that opportunity in that first breath energy, which is really great and refreshing. And so the discovery of self in that, yeah, follow that if you feel called to it, Tanji.
Happy birthday.
And yeah, happy belated. Is that what you say? Belated, yeah.
I
Happy
think it's
belated.
related. Yep.
Yeah. All righty. All righty. I think I chose that one, so you go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Estelle.
Estelle, I love that name.
Me too.
Of course, my reference would be the Golden Girls. Yeah, Estelle Getty.
Yes.
Yeah, funny
And I
one.
think Estella means star in Spanish, right?
Oh, so perfect. Oh, that's so great. It's so interesting how people early. I love this, Tanji. I'm learning tarot, oracle cards, and took a Reiki class online.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, so good. And now I lost the one we started. Who did we start?
Estelle. Hold on.
Estelle.
There we go.
Good one. Good recovery, Jeffrey. Estella means star. Okay.
Estella, right.
Yes. Okay. I love that show too. I'm totally in the, yeah. Those are shows that you could watch. I don't know. I'll speak for myself over and over again. Like reruns, like it didn't even matter. It was like watching it with a new set of eyes each time. Okay. There's a theme tonight. Oh, that's interesting. I heard the wind earlier. Did I not?
You did.
Okay. Estelle, I'm just gonna give you so the Night Wind card, and in that Night Wind, oh, that's interesting. I got two cards. Sometimes, y'all, and the attachment, and they're both. The attachment card is about letting go, restriction, and fear. The Night Wind card is about facing fears, subconscious release, and healing. So they're saying it in stereo for you. So if that resonates, then
total stereo, because I got clear the clutter. There it is. Clear the clutter. Yeah. And we all get clutter from time to time.
Yeah.
Whether it's physical and or on our insides. Usually what is within is without. So if you're feeling that your place is a little too cluttered, it's time to tidy it up a bit. At the same time, with the same intention that you're letting go of that which you're holding on to, that is just, it's just, angers, resentments, you're upset at your neighbor or your coworker or somebody cut you off on the freeway. You know what I mean? It's just one of those bad day vibes. It's not a terrible vibe. It's just like letting go of all that and just holding yourself to a little bit of a higher frequency.
That's funny you just said on the higher frequency, because what I wrote down was call on your angels. So when things sometimes feel like they're too much, call on your angels, call for help, call for that assistance, and allow them, give them the permission to assist us, because we're not alone in this. We're never alone. That's an illusion. We are never alone in it. So ask for that help, and however that applies, Estelle, and the reminder that you're not alone in this. So that is that. Oopsie doopsie. I pushed the wrong button there. How are you doing, Jeffrey?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you, Estelle.
Everybody loves you, Jeffrey. So in
you.
that love,
Thank you.
head over
I love
to his
everybody
channel.
too.
That's good. Head over to his channel, Jeffrey
Yes,
Tech Medium, and
Jeffrey Tech.
do subscribe to his channel. We're trying to bump him up to that 1,000 mark, which is really a bit of a, sometimes it's a bit of a climb, but we want to assist him in getting there. So,
Thank
and
you.
you have a little announcement.
And yes, so I am debuting my live show on June 16th. That's a Thursday at 4:30 Pacific time. Yours truly, Kevin, will be joining me because I need my training wheels. So please join us. Yeah. So Something Super Spiritual is going live, where we'll be, having discussion, Q&A, readings like this. I'll have guests every time, much like Kevin does. And I will continue to record the amazing guests on the interviews for the podcast and the show itself. But these live sessions are just, it's just so much fun to be here with all of you and Kevin and and all the guests in this community. It's just super cool. I just love it.
I just saw your channel and just things in your world like stratosphere, like into the stratosphere for you. This is going to be really great. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. So I can't wait to witness that. And Lisa Foster said that's her mom's birthday. Well, it's a beautiful day in honor of your mama. So great. Okay, yeah, transmutation. That was the word. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I understand it as both. Oh my goodness, Phoebe. I remember my first solo show. It was by accident because of Lynch. That's right. There was technical difficulties. And didn't I start reading politics? I wonder what I said. Actually, didn't I make I think I did. I think it was for 2028. I made a prediction of Pete Buttigieg in the White House.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it's going to happen. If it's not 28, it's 2032. That was quick math. So there you have it. Thank you.
That was quick math.
It's so awesome.
Hi, Willow.
Nice to see you, Willow. Alrighty. Is it my choice?
Yes, please.
Okay, we already did the lottery ticket. We already did that one. We did Good Karma. Estelle, we've done. Okay, we're going through lots, which is really great. DCJ, are you still here? DCJ, will my son win this project he is working on for August 1st week? Are you still here? Let me just ask my pendulum.
They're here. Yep.
Okay.
DCJ, yep.
Let me see what my yes or no say. First week of August. Did they narrow down the what do they call that? Like the playing field, if you will? Was it narrowed down? Or is that narrowing down him being into kind of like that top three?
It's interesting. You're asking, did they narrow it down? And I've pulled the focus card.
Oh, they're really looking at him.
Backwards. Yeah.
He's a front runner in this. And yes, they did. Okay, he's a front runner in this.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, it's interesting. I got the light card. And it's like what Spirit's saying is for him to see himself in the energy of the accomplishment, and that's the winning energy. And so whether it's like first, second, or third, I feel like he's top three, that he's still a winner in that energy. And so I feel like what this is doing to his confidence is really special, and not to say that it's more special than the placement, but it's really special for him. So it feels good. It feels good, and you'll have to let us know.
Yeah, please let us know. Because like Kevin said, I really feel like he is in the top running. And he was mentioning the boost to his confidence that is going to, it's almost like this getting to where he's going to get is, it will propel him far in life with this installation of confidence. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
This boost.
And is this his second attempt?
Oh, and yes, I've seen his self-esteem get boosted. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this is really awesome because it does feel like it's setting the foundation for him moving forward.
Okay. Wow. Let us know, DCJ. Are you mom, by the way? Oh, son. Yes, sorry. Because it's like, anyways, sometimes I'm a little bit daft. I'm like, duh, Kevin, Will, my son. Sorry, y'all. I'm in the zone. All righty. Did you choose that one?
Thank you, good karma. I don't think so.
Okay, then you go ahead and choose the next. I'm erasing some of the ones that we've already done so that we don't. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm picking one.
Please, thank you.
You're saying pick this one. Okay.
Annie G.
Annie G. Annie G says, pull a card for me. Absolutely. Thanks for being here. If you're still here, we'll pull a card for you either way.
I'll have new contacts by next time.
Totally. Yeah, Liz, you're right. So thank you. I guess I'm not as daft as I think I am sometimes. So thank you for that. Annie G. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
So, there's a real sense of joy and celebration around you, Annie G. There's a real sense of it's almost like your own personal intuition, level of intuition has leveled up, and it feels like there's this joy and celebration, and the spiritual relationships and contracts is coming right back into this, as if there is like the cheerleaders for you on the other side. The third card I get is focus. So maintain your focus on your own personal connection. I feel like you're really dialed in, and like that it's like you know this already. But there's like there's some cheerleaders like celebrating over there with you.
I love it. That energy of I pulled a few cards. So the maintain your childlike spirit ways, and then the fresh approach. I feel it because I know a tiny bit about you, Annie G, and I feel like you're in the energy of that, in the excitement, in your creative outlet, that things are changing. And because you draw so much gratitude in any given moment, in every moment, you have so much gratitude. They're bridging this into your creative outlet. And I know that I think it's poetry that you write, or books. They're expanding it. Okay, so there is invitation to expand in that creative outlook, and drawing from that place of the childlike spirit. Yeah, some new things on the horizon for you, specifically in your creative. Yeah. Powerful people. Powerful. All righty. I think I chose that. So if you want to, look at that. That was
I was
quick.
ready.
Babs, can I have a card, please? Yes,
Hi,
you
Babs.
can.
Thank you. We love you too. So,
Mhm.
I'm just going to pull one for you, Babs. I've got the messages from the hawk. Okay. The hawk is about, the hawk is the messenger. If we look at the Native American view on the hawk is the messenger. The hawk delivers, when we see the hawk, the medicine on the hawk is to remember to pay attention to the nudges from spirit. From, like we might get those messages from spirit, like whether it's from a bird sitting on your windowsill, tapping on your window, or, a butterfly or hummingbird, those, or feathers showing up where feathers shouldn't be, coins showing up where coins shouldn't be. And the hawk is very similar in the fact that the messages are coming through to you, and to remember to keep that extra sensory perception open
Mm.
and receptive, and to not second guess, and to not doubt. Yeah, keep going. But anyway, yeah, your guides, your messages are they're coming through. They're absolutely coming through.
Mm. It's interesting that you were picking up on all the signs. I was aware of fatherly. I don't know if it's dad. Dad, how you? What are you trying to say? I feel I'm aware of your dad. Fatherly energy for you. I pulled the memories card, and as Jeffrey brought in that energy of the hawk, that's when I really became aware of dad in the memories. And so, if you're here, I know we're Babs, if you're still here, if you would understand your dad in the spirit world, and then just recent conversations, about him and the memories. Um, um,
Babs might not be here.
might not be here. Also, nature with you. It's like I stopped listening after. Oh, so the connection with the hawk. Okay, nature. Lots of medicine for you in that, Babs. Um, I wish you were here.
Yeah, me too.
Um, what's that saying? Oh heavens! And not in the literal, but it's like, what's that saying about teaching is it a horse new tricks or a dog? Which one of the animal?
Teach a dog new tricks.
Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Although, why am I being confused tonight? So I almost wanted to replace it with horse. So I don't know if you connect with horse. Anyways, maybe maybe they're just trying to make me look like an ass. Nonetheless, I'm willing to do that. And so teachability and your ability to learn new things, it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. So
Amen.
just needed a little reminder. But it's never too late. Yeah, get back on the horse. That's it too, Diana. Interesting. Hopefully you will see this, Babs. Yeah, that's a donkey. Yes, I'm an ass. You're correct. Wonderful. How about we end on a collective card pull? Do that
Okay.
because we are approaching an hour and a half. So that's a beautiful card. That didn't fall out by mistake. I think this echoes what I was saying about it's never too late to learn a new trick, or now I don't even know what the saying is. To get off the horse, to make yourself look like an ass, to teach a dog a new trick. All of that to say achievement. And so the message is keep focused on your dream. So it's never too late. It's never too late. So keep going with what is calling you, and go for it. Go for it in this lifetime.
I love that. You know, there were so many of those messages reminding people and encouraging them to keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep, you know, you're just at the pinnacle. You're just about there, and it's going to get so much easier. Make it up as you go. Yes.
Yeah.
And the card that I got for the collective is, come on, show up, spread kindness. I got to figure this out, Kevin. Yeah, spread kindness. So always, as you're making your way through your days, just try to be a little bit kinder than necessary. You know, you never know what somebody's going through. Somebody may have just lost their parent, their child, their dog, their job, a divorce. You know, there's so many things that everybody's going through something somewhere. And just remember to extend a little bit of grace, and remember to be kinder than necessary.
Yeah, I love that. And Diana, they made me highlight yours too, because they said this applies to you. So hopefully that resonates for you. Yeah, they're saying it applies to you as well. It applies to all of us. But you needed to hear this as well. And I love that. Be kind. Be kind to each other. Oh, Carolyn. Carolyn, you were one of the winners, and I'm still waiting for you to email me. I believe you were the fourth winner. I don't remember if you won a reading or a healing from me, but on my 1-year celebration the other night, you were one of the winners. And so please reach out to me at info@thehealingmedium.ca so I can book our reading together.
Yay.
I'm so glad that you just popped on. It's wonderful. Jeffrey, it's always a pleasure.
You guys, thank you so much. It is always a pleasure. Always.
Oh, this is interesting too. Lily Day 121. Wow, 2 of your readings tonight, I swear, were for me, the hawk and my dad, and how he communicates with me. And earlier there was another one as well. They do that. They do that. They sandwich it together where it's like a big submarine sandwich, and we're all getting on board. So I'm so glad that you took that message for you.
Me too. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And well done for noticing. It's awesome.
Yeah. And it's so exciting. So check out Jeffrey. Be sure to subscribe to his channel.
Please, thank you. Jeffrey Peck Medium on YouTube.
Yeah. His link is in the description, as always. Thank you, Lisa. And we will see everybody. Actually, I think I'm doing a show tomorrow with Susan Lynn. We'll be doing mediumship. So if you are looking for messages from your loved ones, Susan Lynn and I will be doing our regular collab on my channel, which reminds me, I have to make the poster. Oh my gosh, I just actually have to post the poster. I've already made it. Anyways, that is happening tomorrow at what time? 4 o'clock? 6 o'clock. No, I think it's 4 o'clock. Jeffrey's like, I feel like it's midnight.
No, my contacts are just disastrous today.
Sorry, Jeffrey. So yes, that's happening tomorrow. And then of course on Saturday, the 27th, that one is at 4 o'clock for sure. I'm doing my birthday / more focus on the moderators. And so that's going to be fun, you all. You don't want to miss it. Lots of kind of surprises and paying forward and all of that good stuff. So join us. Bye for now. Jeffrey, we'll do this again.
Bye, everybody. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night, everyone.